Hi, my name is Sibin Samuel and I'll be talking about the Threat and Error Management Model. What is a threat? A threat is defined as any condition that increases the complexity of the operation. There are two types of threats. External threats are those outside of your control. Some examples are weather, lack of equipment, system errors, versus internal or human threats, which are those within our control. Examples are fatigue or loss of situational awareness. What is an error? It is defined as the mistake that is made when threats are mismanaged. There are 5 types of errors. 1. Intentional non-compliance errors. 2. Procedural errors. 3. Communication errors. 4. Proficiency errors. And 5. Operational decision errors. What is threat management? There are 2 aspects to threat management. One is recognizing that a threat exists while coming up with a strategy to deal with the threat so that it does not continue to reduce safety margins or contribute to an error. Error management is a mitigation or reduction in the seriousness of the outcome. It is important to have resist and resolve filters or defense mechanisms so it becomes consequential to safety. And by applying these filters, it improves strategies or countermeasures to identify and manage both internal and external threats. This is the second part of the model. When the errors occur, there's a resist and resolve aspect. The resist does things that already exist within the system to protect against errors, and the resolve is when the human corrects the error before it leads to an unwanted consequence. There are 3 types of error outcomes in which it determines the effect that it has on safety: inconsequential, undesired state, and additional error. And this is the complete model: threats leading to strategies, and then if an error occurs, the resist and resolve aspect, finally leading to the consequence. In the field of aviation, it is important to note that threats and errors are part of everyday aviation operations that must be managed by flight crews, since both threats and errors carry the potential to generate undesired aircraft states, in which it is the last opportunity to avoid an unsafe outcome. Through the use of this model, you're able to become a better threat manager and learn to actively identify threats as well as strategies for managing threats, as well as become a better error manager and to learn to look for errors that you have made and correct them before they lead to unwanted consequences, as well as continue to build a safety culture.